Hey, what's up cuzzies? It's Kiwi here and we're back for another top 5 of Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate. So now we're on to other one. Okay, so let's kick this off. Number 5. Okay, so this spot belongs to Zhang Jian. Now he's here just because he has an amazing Musu attack just like the other characters in this top 5. So the reason I like his Musu so much is because it has high damage and a high combo rate. Now with it having a high combo rate, it makes it easy for you to hit Bombast, which activates the Imperial Seal, which gives you infinite Musu for 10 seconds. So that's going to make your Musu spammable for the next 10 seconds, which is great, because now you're going to be able to move to the next area, the next officer, and then get your 500 mark again. However, if you're playing in Gauntlet mode, there's going to be no worries for this, because for some reason all the enemies like to congregate around you. So you're going to be hitting well over the 1000 mark quite easily, and you're going to be spamming it and destroying the enemies fairly easily. However, if for some reason you don't hit the 500 mark and you've lost a bit of Musu and haven't gotten it back, or you've lost a little bit of health and haven't got it back, no need to worry. Just press triangle and then triangle again, and that will activate his X attack, which is great because the X attack is going to give you back your health and your Musu if you have absorption and osmosis. So I also recommend putting Typhoon on because his weapon has next to no range, and if you're trying to do this X attack without it, you're going to have to be close enough to freaking kiss them, and they're most likely going to hit you long before you get your X attack off. So please, yeah, do put Typhoon on there just so you can keep them at bay long enough to get the X attack off and recover whatever it is you need to recover. So to sum it up, the reason he's here is because he has a powerful and spammable Musu, and it's reasonably easy to get Musu and health back for him. So moving along, number 4. Okay, so this spot belongs to the very beautiful and very powerful Nua. Now, she's here because, oh my god, her ground special and her Musu are pretty damn good. And the reason I think this is because both her ground special and her Musu activate osmosis and absorption. I know, right? That's freaking awesome. Her Musu attack restores health and Musu if you have osmosis and absorption. So that's pretty much why she's here. If you're in a large group, you could just spam her Musu over and over again, and if you don't manage to get enough Musu back, fucking throw a special in there and that will give you back your Musu. But if that doesn't tickle your fancy, you can also just change between spamming your ground special and your aerial special, because your ground special usually does put you in the air at the end of its combo, and then that just leaves you to hit with a aerial special, which brings you back to the ground, and then you do your ground special and then you do your aerial special, and just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until you either run out of Musu and you need to throw in a few charge attacks, or you've killed everybody. So that's why she's here, just because she has a great set of specials and a great Musu, but she's not higher up the list because she has a lower damage output than the people that are ahead of her. So moving along, number 3. Alright, so this next spot belongs to Suzy or Suzy something. I'm not here to give you the pronunciation, just the top 5. So the reason he's here is because he's a better version of Nua, and the reason is that he can do a lot more damage, and all 3 of his Musu attacks, or his 2 specials and his Musu attack, all give you back Musu and they do more damage. Also, his Musu attack is better because it works like an AoE rather than a crescent attack like Nua's, which makes it a lot more spammable. So let's go over quickly how to use this guy. So you can either just spam your R1 attacks or spam your Musu attacks. It's that simple. So let's sum it up, He's basically just a Musu freaking powerhouse with the ability to spam both his R1s and his Musu attack. He does a lot of damage and he can survive encounters with large amounts of officers quite easily, so that's why he's here. So moving along, number 2. Okay, so this spot belongs to Kiyomori Taira, and the reason he's here is because he's an SW type who's reasonably easy to sustain the Musu during encounters with enemies. Now, usually I would rank them on the ability to be able to run from person to person, but it's not necessary. It does speed things up, but definitely not necessary, especially if you can just hold circle and restore it, or attack somebody and restore it that way with your charge attacks. But anyway, back to why I like his SW attack. His SW attack is awesome because his second string attack is quite good at restoring your Musu, sustaining it, and his actual Musu attack can get high combo. So that's why he's here. He does a lot of damage and he can just rip through large groups of enemies like it's nothing. And he has the potential to be able to hit a 500 mark if you really try. I honestly don't. I just stick with the second string, and that's enough to take out large groups of enemies. And if I need to restore my Musu, then I'll piss off somewhere and I'll restore it. Or I'll attack someone with my second string. Or my aerial charge attack. So, moving along, number 1. Alright, so this spot belongs to Orochi, not Orochi X, but Orochi. So, yeah, he's basically just an easier version of Kiyomori Taira. You just spam triangle while you're in your SW Musu attack, and he'll constantly restore his Musu and his health if you have Osmosis and Absorption, making it mind-numbingly easy to keep your SW attack going. I mean, dude, you only have to press triangle to keep it going. You can also press circle if you feel like it. You don't need to, but you can. I won't stop you. But yeah, just press triangle, man, and boom, you're done. Both parts of the combo restore Musu and health, so you're sorted. Don't need to worry about nothing. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much why he's here. It's piss easy to use, man. But anyway, that's the end of the top 5. So if you have a different top 5 for this faction, check it in the comments below. For some reason I wanted to say description. Also, check out the other top 5s because I've done quite a lot of the factions now. So yeah, check those out also and tell me what you think about those ones. And if you, like I said, if you have top 5s on those, put those in the comments of those videos. Also, if you think these should be just small tweaks in these top 5s, put those in the comments too. I'd love to hear them. I'd love to have a discussion on it. And yeah, I guess I'll catch you cuzzies in the next one, man. See you.